Hello everyone. I thought of sharing today a chutney powder recipe. So actually I mentioned that on the idli recipe I showed. So today I am going to make it. So I thought it is a good opportunity to do it. These are the ingredients. It is 1/3 cup of chana dal, and then 1/3 cup of urad dal, 1/3 cup of white sesame seed, and what it is about 1.5 tablespoon of chili powder, 2 teaspoon of salt, little less is also okay, 2 teaspoon or 1.5 teaspoon, a pinch of asafoetida. Those are the ingredients. We have to roast each one of them separately, the dals, and then mix it. So I started the process. See, this one, it is already roasted, the chana dal and then urad dal, both of them are roasted. It needs to cool down, that's why I started. I am getting ready to roast the sesame seed. So let's see. I turn the stove to very high, and then I am roasting the sesame seed. So see, it will start popping and then the color will change. At that point we will remove it and turn off the heat. Similarly, see, the chana dal and then urad dal needs to be roasted. See, I have showed you already. See, this is the way consistency. So we have to roast it. So let's see how it is. Get it. Yeah, it is starting smelling. Sometimes you can feel the sesame seeds popping. The smell is coming. During the filming, the smell won't go. We have to find a way to capture the smell. But the color is the one you can see. This is like a little bit brown, the unhulled sesame seeds. I usually buy that one. That way it has a little more nutrition than the hulled one. The color will look white, but the skin and everything is removed. I think this is better. Okay, it is ready. So I turn the stove off. See, this is it. You can hear the sound. I am going to transfer this sesame seeds to this plate, and cool it thoroughly. All of them need to come to a room temperature before we can blend. So I will come back, let it cool. Okay, now all the dals and then sesame seed, everything came down to the room temperature, cool to the touch. What I am going to do, I am going to put the chana dal, roasted chana dal inside the hopper. This is a brown dry grinder, coffee grinder actually. I use this to make anything like cream of rice, like this chutney powder and everything, because this makes it won't make it too smooth powder, but granular. That helps. If you use a blender, it makes a very smooth powder. That's why I'm using. It is going to make a big noise though. Okay, so now the dals are powdered, actually granularly powdered. I am going to transfer to this bowl. Now next what I am going to do, I am going to powder the toasted sesame seeds. For that I use the osterizer mini blender, because what happens when you blend the sesame seed, usually the oil oozes out, so it will get sticky. That's why I won't use that one. So I am using the mini blender. First I will blend it for a few minutes, maybe 1 or 2 minutes. Meanwhile, if it gets sticky, I will go ahead and then use the blended dal powder to move it around. At this point you can add the chili powder and then salt. See, instead of heating up the whole chili and the blending, sometimes it won't grind smoothly. So it doesn't matter, you can use the chili powder itself. That's what I'm showing. It tastes equally good. See, this is what I mean. It is oily and sticky. At this point I'm going to put 1 or 2 scoops of this dal powder, incorporate that. That way easily the sesame powder will move around. What I am going to do, I am going to take out the half of it and then add this powder, 2 scoops, and then just pulse it around. That way it get mixed, all of them get mixed. See, it doesn't take too long at all. See, it is ready. So I transfer the blended ones to the bowl, and then the other half I will go ahead and then blend it. Once it is blended, see what happens, we can mix it with the ladle thoroughly and then pack it in a jar. It can keep it inside the refrigerator for 5-6 months, no problem at all. So easy, equally good chutney powder. That's what it is. The reason I wanted to show this recipe is so easy. You don't have to go ahead and then roast the chili and things like that. That's it. This is it. This is the finished product, ready to go into the jar, and then keep it. It goes very well with the idli dosa. And then sometime if you don't have too much, you didn't make sambar or anything, you can use this and over the steamed rice, sesame oil little bit. It goes very well. That's why it's called chutney powder. Thank you for watching.